All right, guys, how is everybody? How's God bless you this week? Look, today we're going to go over the Prepared 4X Survival Torch. All right, I'm talking a little loud. I don't have my microphone with me out here in the woods, but this thing is pretty cool. It's my first time ever using one, and let me tell you, this thing is bad to the bone. And hopefully y'all find some use out of this thing, or some of the information relatively useful. So it comes in a little tube like this, and this tube is round, and it tells you all about it on the background here. It says the survival torch from Prepared 4X. Pop the top off, and it comes in like a little bag here. It's kind of like a sackcloth bag. You open that puppy up, and then your torch comes right on out. It's wrapped up nice and neat in there. And it has infused hemp rope here, and this is about 2.5 feet long, maybe almost close to 3 foot. It has a scraper, and that scraper is attached on this end by this little clip. So you can unclip it right there, and you can take your scraper off. It has a very sharp spine on the scraper, and I think it's a unique little design. Now, all you have to do is pull this rope through like this, and this end, you fray up this end as best you can. You fray it up, you make it all frayed and just a bunch of little fibers on the end there. And then you can also take your log and you can scrape the end of it up and get all kinds of fibers on there like that. Now what I love about this dude is it has a 1/2 inch by 6 inch long ferro rod here. This is like one of your Tenderwick and Billows from Uber Levine, but better. And so you go ahead and take this dude, and you just scrape it down after you've made a lot of little fine shavings on this end, or just fluffed it up after you fluffed it up on that end. And this thing, let me demonstrate how many sparks this thing throws off. Now this puppy gives off a lot of sparks, and don't worry, everything is soaking wet. Nothing is going to catch on fire. So you just feed that tube through there. You can take it and rub it like this on the log, and I'm going to show you two different things what I love about this thing in just a second. So you pop this thing out, you got it all fluffed up, and one little strike and you got a flame. And you can adjust how it burns by pulling the rope down towards the tube. Now this rope, you can feed it, and you got several hours worth of the rope burning just like this. You can start a fire no matter what, and what conditions or not. This thing can be soaking wet and still start a fire. Let me show you that. Now, to put it out, you just pull this rope down through the tube. That dude is snuffed out. All right, you can wrap it up, put it back in your backpack, head on down the road, do whatever you want to do. Now, I'm gonna fluff this thing up one more time, and I am gonna show you how waterproof this dude is. Now, I found that if you rub it on a log, it gets it all nice and fluffy, or you take your little sharp spine here, and you can just fluff this thing up. All right, we got it nice and fluffed up right there. Let me get a little closer to the camera so you can see here. I'm gonna pour some water all over this thing. All right, now we got some water, and I'm pouring that water right on there. You can pour it on that ferro rod, and you can see how it's holding that water on there. You see that? That is crazy. So now, coming right back here, so there's no funny business. All right, I'm just shaking that water off. I'm gonna pull this out just a touch. You saw how waterproof that was. It was soaking wet. The water was on there soaking wet. That's crazy. But anyway, hey, I hope you enjoyed this video. This is the Prepared 4X, what's it called? Survival Torch. It's the Prepared 4X Survival Torch. This dude is bad to the bone and just became my favorite new toy in the woods for starting fires. Hey, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, like, follow, share. I'll see you next time. God bless you. Let's see here. How you get out of here?